I've done this intro a few times and my throat is just so dry. This time is the one, I'm sure of it. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am very excited because today we are filming a plan with me video. I'm trying to attain my long-term goals and this is how I'm going to hold myself accountable, just by filming monthly updates, maybe introduce new goals, scrap old ones if I do. You know, life just happens and you're like, okay, this is not attainable. Let's just regroup and see what we can do, what we can change, etc, etc. I know everyone always says this, but September did really fly by. It's insane. I feel like I just blinked and now we are the 30th of September. I'm filming this on the 30th. It's the end of the month. It's perfect and I'm excited. So let's just get into it on my laptop right here. First of all, this is my dashboard. My dashboard has changed. I feel like I did this in the first week of September just because after my last video, I was like, you know what? I want it to be a bit more inviting. I want to use Notion more, and for me to be able to use it more, it needs to be easy to use and easy to look at. This is why I have this as a dashboard. I don't have mountains. I have clouds now. And I feel like those clouds really look good. Hello, Mrs. Coolie, name of my channel. Perfect. And then I have 3 quotes. If you know these 3 quotes, then I applaud you. If you do not, they are from Gandalf and from Albus Dumbledore, which, I mean, it's such a coincidence that unfortunately he has passed this week. I forget which date exactly, but I think it was yesterday or the day before, which is very sad actually. Then underneath I have my most used, the things that I reach for the most, which are notebook, goal tracker, and content tracker actually, and also planning. It's just a 2-in-1. Then I have my others where I have my reading list, apartment stuff, maybe cleaning regimen eventually. I don't know, I've seen people do that, like with the monthly reset also have like a cleaning routine, or just have their monthly reset routine. Maybe it would be in the apartment, I don't know. It's still, everything is still a work in progress. Then I've got travels, which I saw somewhere and I was like, I have to have that. It's just so handy to have everything in one spot. Then my core memories, I added this because in September I felt that I didn't really do much. Like I had a conversation with my husband and we were talking about that this summer didn't really feel like a summer because we didn't go on holidays. But actually, once I wrote down every of our core memories, it did seem like, okay, a lot has happened this year already. I mean, we went to New York, which was our first overseas trip together. Sadly, Granny did pass, and so we did have her funeral. Because of that and because of our wedding, there was a family reunion. We saw almost everyone on my dad's side in like a span of a month. So we just saw them once in a while, which was amazing. Then I married my best friend. We went on our honeymoon to Singapore and Bali, and then I got my job offer. So, I mean, things did happen and I am very grateful for them. Obviously, I added like my task list underneath in my dashboard basically. The reason being is I don't want to have to click so many times to see my planning of the week. I'm not really using this. I even missed a week, as you can see, but it's there. I try to add a few things here and there, but I do use Google Calendar for my tasks and for my, well, calendar. This is really useless, but I'm just keeping it in here. So when I click on a new one, it says week, day, month, year. So let's do this for next week. So I'm just gonna do the 2nd of October. The year is still 23. And then when you open it, now if you know Grace Beverly, she's an influencer, entrepreneur, owner of many things, and also is all about productivity. So I wanted to try out her method. I kind of tried and see if it's something that I could use. The thing is, I don't use, there's this giant bee. Could that be the queen looking for something? Like, why is it so big and why is it here? I'm so happy I closed the window. I just added notes if I wanted to add some notes, and then the weekly planner, it just starts from 6 a.m. till 11. Honestly, anything that's past that, what am I doing? I don't know. And then I have an all-day thing for like birthdays maybe or something like that. And then I like to neatly tuck it away because it takes up so much room. And that's it. That's like my week. This is like the productivity method. I try to kind of incorporate it, but it's an extra step for me to write down all of my tasks and my weekly program, and it just does not make sense for me to always write that down, whereas I have so many different calendars already. I have my personal, I have a calendar for my personal business. It sounds like I have like business, but no, I'm a freelancer. And then I also have my calendar from work, and it's all Google calendars, so it's really easy also with the tasks. I do it on my phone because I have all my calendars there. It's just so much easier. I have no patience to do all of that, link all of those calendars into my personal Google calendar so I can see it, all of my calendars in my, I have no patience. I really don't. Even like saying it, I just, no thank you. Let's just get on with this because otherwise it's gonna be a long ass video. The first thing in most use is my notebook. I have my why. Why do I do things? Every time I ask myself, okay, why am I doing this? Why will I do this? Why this and that and that? Why did I take a risk? Why am I taking a leap? Why did I say yes to this? I want a life without any regrets. And saying yes to things may lead to regrets, so it's always a balance, but that's my biggest thing. Then productive work from home routine according to ChatGPT. I've noticed that a lot of my Fridays I've not really been working for my clients. It's not that I'm slacking, but I could do more. Everything goes very slow with my one client because they all have full-time jobs, but I could already be anticipating and doing a little bit more instead of waiting for them to say, okay, we're ready, this is what we need, because I kind of know what they need. And instead of doing that, I've been doing other stuff, and just my Fridays have just gone back. Poof. I just start to do random shit and it's so annoying. I start to clean, I start to take this carpet and I go to the laundromat. You know, it's just like those things like, okay, it's cool that I did it. Could I have done it on another day? Yeah. Why am I doing it on Friday? Why? I don't know. Anyway, I really want to film this and do like a productive work from home routine according to AI. That sounds like a really fun video to film. I'm gonna just keep that there. Then I have content ideas for blog and videos that I just found online. Then my relocation to-dos, like buy a dog crate because we are going by plane, things like that are in there. My goal tracker has changed a little bit when it comes to the layout. I've added monthly goals. You have some goals that aren't long-term, but you really want to get done this month. That's perfect. I've got this here, and then I have my long-term goals. Let's update this. So relocate to a big company. So apply for jobs. I did sign my contract. Plan relocation. That's something I want to do this month, so I'm gonna type that in. So plan relocation. With that I mean like dates, sign out stuff like events, family events, buy crates, just one. I'm already at 50% progress of relocate to a big company, which is crazy. The other long-term goal is be more consistent with YouTube. I believe in my last video I didn't really know how I could track this. I don't know if this is like the best idea, but I decided that I am able to film, edit, and post 2 videos a month. I think that's really attainable. I think that's not too far-fetched, and I did do that last month. Posted 2 videos. I'm so happy about that. Also planned the next 10 videos. I even planned more because of the move. I've been watching a few moving series and seeing how people kind of cut up their videos sometimes into chapters. The apartment hunting, the moving in and the first few days, then the furniture shopping and decorating, and the first few days while you're settled in. You know, there's like already very fun videos that you can see when people are moving. So I've planned this as well. Find an editing style. In my last video I did try something new for my work series, and I think it's fun. I'll see and try and incorporate that as well in my next work series video and see if like I like that. I can't put too much thought into it as I want because I just don't have time. I won't check it off. It just doesn't feel like I've done it yet. And then obviously eligible for monetization, because that means that you've been consistent and you have a community. And if you have a community, you kind of want to stay up to date with them. Once you're eligible, it means you have a certain amount of watch hours, which means that, you know, viewers watched your videos for so many hours in total. Then you also have to have at least, I believe, 1,000 subscribers. It's just a perfect step for being consistent with YouTube, because if I do get to that point, it means that I did put the work in. Then finish client work. Nope. I did not send any invoice. I did not make any money as a freelancer in the month of September. I really want to change that. My monthly goal is send 2 invoices. No, I don't have time for that. I do not have time. Send 1 to CA. make more prototypes in Unity. The thing with this is I made like 3 half prototypes. I started prototypes and then like with one of them I started a prototype. In the end it wasn't the way that we wanted it to go, like it was going to be much easier in the end, so my prototype was moot. I could have just continued so that I could check it off. I feel like it's cheating, but I want to check something off, I'm sorry. Then publish second Udemy course. Well, I did have a course goal, planned out my course material, and I filled out the course sheet. Still need to find a filming and editing style. Film course in November or by November. This could still be fine. This could still be fine. No, it could still be fine. It's the week after that, the week of the 9th November is just so packed. Every single day is packed. I will not be able to do anything that week. Doing computer science masters. I did go to the open door day. I did get all the information and I realized that that's not the school for me actually. So I will be looking into another school. So I have to actually find other school. That's a new one that I have to do. Then enroll, well, obviously, no, I didn't even find out. This month, I would love to just have a good routine. And with that, I mean like a good morning routine. I would also really like to post 2 videos. I have maybe like 3 family dinners. Then here I have my long-term goals calendar. It's still in here. In my long-term goals, I would like to run a successful blog. Now, I'm not really sure how this new goal will be, but yeah, I'm just gonna write that there for now. Okay, so that's for our goal tracker. Then I have my content, which is right here. As you can see, I posted my first video on a Monday. The last video I posted on a Friday, and then this time I'm gonna try and post on a Sunday. I'm trying to see what the best upload schedule would be for me, as in when I can get videos up. Then I have my content planner. In here I have my in progress, which is this video, and then I also have my 2 blog posts which I have written, but I still need like visuals for them. Then I have my content tracker, which is the channel growth tracker. I saw someone do that and I think it's really interesting if I do this for like a whole year to see how far I've gotten then. So I started with writing everything from July and August. I did not post anything in August, nor did I in July, but I just saw that things declined. But then just by posting 2 videos and 1 short, I gained like 12 subscribers, which is really crazy. I have no clue how people found me. It's great. It's amazing because I didn't even share these videos on other platforms. I got really excited and that's why I started planning everything and I was like, okay, great. There is actually interest. It's really fun to see. I've got a style guide because I was trying to develop my own style and this is then what I do. If you don't know, this is my end card. So at the end of the video, this is what you'll see and then my face will come here and then a suggested video will come here and then the background is just like colors that kind of move. So I have my thumbnail in here. You know what? Let's add my latest one. This allows me to see kind of the style for each series and to kind of stick with the style. So that's most used. Let's now go to reading list. So in reading list, I finished Dune Messiah yesterday. This book, it was amazing. I want to change this to 4.8. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I'm just gonna give it a 5 out of 5. This book is full of conspiracies. I'm not gonna say anything more about it because the movie is coming out, but I'm just so interested in knowing like what they're gonna put in the movie because I've read the first one as well and there's like parts that are very interesting in the first book that are not in the second book. Let's just continue my reading list. I've got all of these J.R.R. Tolkien books. It ends with Us on the Road. I'm excited to read this one next. But first I have to finish Cleopatra and Frankenstein. This thing is a beach book. That's what it is. It's a book you bring to the beach. It's big. You can block out the sun with this book. It's perfect for that. I gave it a 3.5 for now because it started strong and then I don't know. I'm just like not really as into it now. I'm gonna finish it. Hopefully it will change to like a 3.8 so it's a little bit more enjoyable. Apartment, there's nothing interesting in here. I mean, there is, but nothing new. I just wrote down what's material and colors. I think it's still the same from in the last video. This is just my Pinterest board. Then things bring, buy, store. Yeah, sure. This tab looks like a joke. Travels. This is where you'll see. Surprise, surprise! Yes, we'll be going to Helsinki. That's where my new job is. It's in Helsinki. We're moving to Finland, which is crazy. I just wrote down the 2nd of January, but I'm not sure. We still need to plan our relocation, see when we actually need to go. Then the rest are all trips that I would love to do. That was my Notion tour. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you to all those who have subscribed. It's crazy. I don't know where these 12 people, who are you? Who are those 12 people that just decided to join? Where are you from? What are you doing? Let me know. Anyway, thank you so much again for watching and for planning with me. I feel like it was more of a life update than a plan. We'll get better next video. Thank you and